Hello Aquarius, hi, how are you doing? It is my pleasure to read for you today. My name is Marta, this is Universal Power Tarot, and these messages are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hi, hello Aquarius. We're going to have a look into what you're working currently on, the purpose of why you're working on this, and a little bit of advice on what you can do to help yourself in your current situation. All right, so let's hop in Aquarius and have a look. And over on Patreon, we're going to have a look into more advice from Spirit here on your situation, and bring through some channeled messages. Okay, so we'll see how we go. The link to Patreon will be down below. Either if you just want to support, there's a $2 tier available for you, or the 11 that unlocks all the extended readings. Okay, all right, let's see. Also, you can book a private healing reading with me if you so wish, and I also offer the higher guidance coaching calls. If you want more info, just reach out at universalpowertarot@gmail.com. All right. No. So what is Aquarius, please? Apologies if I called you Capricorn. I might have. Aquarius, what are you currently working on? This one, no. What are you currently working on? This one, yeah. Hermit. Haha. Are you hermiting a little bit right now, Aquarius? Are you withdrawn a little bit? This doesn't feel uncomfortable. Number 9. This does not feel uncomfortable. It actually feels kind of good. You may be taking a little bit of a timeout right now, or if it's not a full-blown timeout, maybe you find little pockets in your day or in your week where you can focus on recharging yourself, because that's what it feels like taking a time out from this world, from people possibly. Yeah, and just be with your beautiful, wonderful self. That's what this feels like. And there isn't much more to it, I want to say. It's just that. If those are not the energies you're currently in, there's a high likelihood that the recommendation is to go into those energies and to actually take the time a day or some time during the week to recharge yourself in solitude. No devices, no nothing. The topic of nature is coming up here for you too, and how calming that can be on the nervous system, grounding yourself, all this beautiful stuff, meditating, and just taking that time to yourself, because you're worth it, and life is so much better for it. If you're already doing it, you know what I'm talking about, so that's really good. Higher purpose, this one, no, this one, yeah. That's what I was thinking, the higher purpose of why you're doing this right now. Because there is something behind it. We're working with the White Light Oracle that wants to come through here. And it's simple, but it has a huge impact. If this is only like a 5% improvement, then that goes like this, right? In the beginning, first week, you might not feel the differences so much in taking the time, although you may be. But then over time, if you make it a practice, it exponentially just takes off, okay? And so this is a really good practice to have. I really want to say this, because it stabilizes you. It brings you back to that place of being aligned with yourself, which is really important, because sometimes when life gets really busy, we can lose ourselves in that stream. And to come back to self and to have a practice like that, massively beneficial, okay? All right. Let's see the higher purpose of this. I have a feeling you might be teaching this to others at some stage, but we'll see how we go here. But when you're aligned with yourself, you can't be thrown off kilter as easily, which also makes it easier to be in groups if you're like highly sensitive. If you're an empath, that's where your power is, to be aligned with yourself. Be truthful to yourself. Speak your truth from a place of authenticity. This one, no. This one, no. Okay. That's persistent, but that's not the one. Maybe later. Okay, let's see. What do we have for you? This one. Ooh, this one, yes. Wow. This is big. This is very much reminding me, maybe you're really in touch with indigenous culture, indigenous people. Maybe that's what's being sparked here at this time for you. You have karma of Kutuhala, which is this one. It's almost like the phoenix rising that I see here, but immediately saw like a sacred crow with this, which is incredible, which this may just be. I'm not sure if it's the phoenix. I have to read the card. It's number 43, breaking down to a 7, so you're exactly where you need to be, my dear Aquarius. There's the diamond is inside, exactly. Highly aligned, receiving. I'm getting receiving sun rays, receiving information from the divine, from spirit. Here through this spiritual light, you're charging yourself with it. Again, very much in line with the Hermit card. The higher purpose is learning how to do this properly, learning how to do it in detail, how to do it. Okay, how do I say this? It brings me to Japanese tea rituals where everything has to be done in a certain order, very precise. Precise is the word that I was looking for. Really precise. Or how you smooth out a diamond. It has to be very precise. There can be no mistakes. And I have a feeling part of that higher purpose here of you having that need and that feeling to retreat and to charge yourself, because the external world may be overwhelming, or you may feel overwhelmed by people, or you take on other people's energies, that sort of a thing. When you align yourself with the divine, with your higher self, and charge yourself on a daily basis, a weekly basis, then that strengthens you a whole lot. You find your way through this and you become better and better at it. So you snapping into place quicker and quicker. Or if life happens to you, same thing here. She has those diamonds, those stones. When life happens to you, to us, and when you're freaking out about something, and where it usually would have taken you a week or a month to get back on track, or something that somebody said and it took you a long time to get out of that and to prove to yourself that that's not actually you. Now it may only be an hour or a day or something like that, but the time is a lot shorter than what it used to be for you to be back into alignment, and you seem to be practicing this here. Let's see, number 43. Almost. There we are. No, wait, that's not it. Oh, 43, not 34. That's weird. There we go. There it is. Ooh. Your sacred soul passion is powerful enough to shift the state of your inner reality and your outer experience. So commit to what truly ignites your heart, and do not be dissuaded by anyone or anything. If you are seeking to make a commitment, do so when it truly connects you to your heart. Follow your genuine, meaningful bliss. Know that no matter what appears to be, you shall prevail, you shall arise. Exactly. Okay, this is very much in line with the Hermit, and the higher purpose, I feel like, isn't quite revealed here to us as you're doing this practice. It is very clear to you, or will become very clear to you at some point, that that's what you need to be doing, that is a really good idea to align yourself with yourself, so that you can receive the messages, so that your soul can be nourished. Okay, your body can be nourished, but at a soul level. It's really interesting. Very good. Another card. Yes, which one? How can they help themselves at this time? I want to ask this one. Yes. How can Aquarius help themselves at this time? Seems to be a lot going on. Or can be. Whoops, I almost lost it. That felt weird. Almost sometimes losing a grip, but then catching it. Yes. You have Judgment. These cards are all cards of solitude, I want to say. Cards of a single person doing something. So you may also feel, Aquarius, alone at times. But again, the Hermit card did not feel alone. It just felt you enjoying your solitude. With Judgment, there's something about people and soul purpose with people, with community. Soul purpose with community. And since we asked how you can help yourself, but these cards are almost, look, I have to take it back a notch, I think, before I ask, or before we come back to the original question of what is beneficial here to you. So give me a minute. These two, I feel like, are combined, that one. Do you see? So sitting here and then receiving messages from spirit. With Judgment, that is your calling, is becoming more and more apparent to you. as you do those practices, because it becomes more and more apparent to you what the world needs, what the world is in dire need of, because there's an image that is being portrayed forward, quite consciously so, that is not necessarily beneficial to anything spiritual. Nature's being plowed over. Humans are being treated as less than human. There could be a higher calling arising for you out of this, where you see the necessity to step forward and speak on it, or it's the necessity on putting your energies out there with certain intentions for the highest good of all, because I clearly see you receiving your call here. So how can you help yourself? Keep doing what you're already doing. If you're not doing that, if you're not taking advantage of being in solitude and meditating and being in those peaceful states, that's how you help the world massively, more than you know. That, even if it's just for 5 minutes, you know, being at peace, being grateful, those vibrations that you're sending out onto the world mean more than you could ever know. More than you could ever know. That greeting, saying hi to someone on the street and smiling at them fully, you know, you can always tell when people smile with their hearts. You can totally see that in their faces and in their smiles and how their eyes are lighting up. It's quite something. It's beautiful. So if you're one of those people, amazing. Thank you for doing that, because you're sending out your vibration onto the world, and it means more than you know. So that's how you can help your current state and situation. It's the small things that actually are really not small at all. They have a massive, massive impact here, Aquarius. So please keep doing them. Recharge yourself either as you're walking around doing your groceries, or as you retreat doing your practices, and just sending that vibration out onto this planet and onto humanity. So thank you for doing that. We'll now take it over to Patreon, where we're going to have a look more into the higher view of things here, how Spirit sees this whole situation, and any other channeled messages that will be coming through that will be helpful to you to receive, okay? Because this is also a transmission, so the energies that are being transported onto you matter also. Link down to Patreon is below, and thank you for being here. I hope it was helpful and or insightful. Sending you so much love, light, and shadow. Mwah. Bye.